and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world. And the world to New Zealand. And, well, when I say done deal, I mean the deal's been undone, hasn't it, really? The Iran deal, of course, the only deal in town today. Trump literally said, we are united, meaning him and the rest of the world, and wanting to really teach Iran a lesson for all those nuclear weapons they're developing, apparently. According to the Israelis 183 CDs that Netanyahu was showing off last week. Anyway, so yeah, united. And yet, I see this headline on CNN. Macron says that France, Germany and Britain regret the Trump's decision. I don't know who to believe. Because both Trump and Macron, they seem like such trustworthy characters. So that's a bit confused. Meanwhile, from the guy who's in charge of everybody to one of the people in charge of us, Winston Peters. He was announcing almost $1 billion to spend on foreign affairs and aid last night, of course. And he said that New Zealand had been a democracy since 1984. And only 9 countries can claim that record. He said that twice. He meant 1854. That's an easy mistake to make. And when you're the foreign minister, numbers, they don't really matter. I hope it actually is $1 billion that he's spending on foreign affairs and aid and not $1,000. You can see how these mistakes can happen. Amazing, isn't it, watching this volcanic activity in Hawaii and seeing some of the residents. It's the big island of Hawaii. It's the more sort of, there's some remote residences, isolated residences, people sort of coming out of the woodwork because they're being evacuated. Like Steve Clapper, for example, that guy there. I feel like he's been hiding away on the big island of Hawaii for a while. And it does make me wonder, does Santa actually live at the North Pole, or does he have a more equatorial summer residence? We've got some extra flights that have been put on to get between Dunedin and Auckland each week. We've got 70,000 extra seats per year. The flight arrives at 8. So people get a full business day in Auckland. The Dunedin Airport Chief Executive, Richard Roberts, says the new flight leaves at 6 in the morning and is perfect for business people and tradies. So have we got a whole lot of tradies that are trying to get from Dunedin to Auckland to get on the job every day? I really feel like we're paying our tradies too much if they can afford that. That was news to me. Finally, aren't you just... Isn't this amazing? A new species of pigeon has been found in central Otago. Well, when they say found, they found the Zealandian dove remains. It's an extinct bird. It would have lived between 19 and 16 million years ago. And apparently is a relative of the dodo. Which I think we're all agreed is one of the stupidest things that's ever lived. And so this thing is even more stupid because nobody's heard about it till now. Mind you, this is the country whose national emblem is a bird that doesn't fly. So, what are you going to do? I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. See you back here again tomorrow.